Hello and welcome. We're doing something a little bit different this week because we are terrible people and have adult lives that make us do things. So rather than having a week go by without some kind of content, at least streamed, we're gonna play a quick one shot ish of Dungeon World. Um, Dungeon World is one of my
Rumble.
personal favorite systems. So the folks from the Plot Resistance actual plays that are able are here. We're going to do a quick roll through some character generation stuff so that I can get character sheets open. And then we're going to spend a couple of hours creating a world that is going to be crazy and interesting. And who knows where things are going to end up. So let's do the lazy left or right thing. Summer, what is it that you want to play tonight? Besides Shadowrun and D&D, because I know that's your actual answer. And you're...
Did we crash?
Oh yeah, we crashed.
Oh. Great.
Oh.
Awesome.
Oh,
Skype.
we're good.
What's the last thing I said?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Didn't hear you.
Oh, I said, damn it, I made it into the game first. I didn't really want to. What do you need from me?
I just was curious what kind of class you were going to play for today.
Arcane Duelist. He slashes you with some fucking swords and they're infused with magic. That sounds cool.
That does sound kind of cool. I'm going to assume that's Seraph because that's a...
That's a very serif picture.
Yeah.
God, Jesus.
Wait, let me see. Let me see.
It's. I think is what's the same from Perception, the main character from there.
Also, Will and Grace.
Yeah.
I don't know if that makes it better or not.
I don't know, I'm just saying.
It's a default character for everything out there. So do not worry, ladies and gentlemen. He will be removed sooner or later.
So what...
When we hopefully play this multiple times. Because it's amazing.
What class do you wish to play?
I am going to be the Ranger.
The Ranger.
A Ranger,
Excellent.
yes.
As I try and get these things in some kind of order here. Pulse, I believe you already sort of introduced what you were going to do.
Yes, I am Judge Mature, the Paladin.
Righteous justice everywhere, I'm sure.
Oh, I gotta
Yes.
think of a name. It's the hardest thing.
And finally, John.
I will be playing a fighter. My name is Johann von Revenstein. German interrogator / fighter / lover.
Yes,
Oh, man.
yes,
9!
No, well,
yes,
that joke will be
Yes.
made a million times, I'm sure.
oui.
Yes.
So there's Germans in our world. Nice. All right.
Yeah, apparently.
So there's Germans. Okay.
I won't be saying the word Germany. I'll just have a German accent.
From some long, far-off, forgotten land, I'm sure. If you guys want to go ahead and change your names on your little picture thingies.
But I don't have a name.
Oh, I got mine. Mine is Jonah, that one.
God, I
Okay.
hate you.
In that case, while we let Summer try and discover her identity, we will...
Can I have no name? I have no name.
I mean, you could be no one. That's fine. I don't care.
Girl is no one.
Just
If
when-
you manage to hold that all night and never say anybody's name, that'd be great. I don't know if you can do it, but I would...
What do you
It would
mean,
be-
no one's name? You just say no one's name.
Well, no, to refer to people as a man or, that kind of thing.
That'd be great, but I don't want to do that. I want to
Okay, it'd be
steal
great.
it.
I'm going to skip over you then, as we're going to go through just a quick few details, since character generation is really simple and easy in Dungeon World. Jonah, what is your attribute array?
My attribute array will be, let's see, I already written it down. Strength 17, Dexterity 13, Constitution 11, Intelligence 8, Wisdom 15, Charisma 9.
Excellent. Do you have a look for yourself?
Oh, definitely. Have wild eyes, a hooded head, wearing a full cape while maintaining my wild body.
Ooh.
Nice.
And
Ooh.
I am human.
Did you also pick looks? You get looks. Ooh, cool. I have nice
Do I get
looks.
looks?
Yeah, you pick looks, man. It's part
Oh,
of it.
okay.
Nice.
Gonna come over to
derp.
to his.
No, it's fine. You don't need to pick it. I mean, right now.
Well, the character I will put up in just a minute will be my look.
Okay. Moving over to His Honor, Mr. Metier, who might be muted.
Judge Metier has a large, bulky, flowy robes with a helmet that is black with red trim that covers his glowing red eyes. It's totally a cool effect. And on his chest is a large holy symbol that is filigreed with gold and chased with silver, and very fancy looking. It is a wreathed hammer, and the hammer is on fire.
What is the name of his god? Let me ask you that while we're on you. If you don't have a name, I'll come back to you because
Crumb.
I'm going to do this to you guys all night.
Give me a moment.
Sure. Johann von Germany.
I'm ready for you. Hold on. First, here's a picture of my guy.
Oh, okay. Are you actually?
All right. What?
Where's it at? There it is.
I'm putting the thing in the thing.
The Shadowrun. No, that's the wrong link. Oh, that'd have been awkward. Oh, over here.
That's a pretty cool pic.
You're
Okay.
super serious, which is going to be really weird.
No, I'm totally not serious. I just like that picture. And the sword I walk around with is a custom sword. It's called the Schmargelbrücken. And it looks like
Does
that.
Does it actually have a translation?
Schmargelbrücken.
Wonderful.
Jesus.
Best sword ever.
If you could spell that out for me in our Skype chat so that when I try to pronounce it later on, I ruin it, like never consistently pronouncing it, that'd be fantastic.
It's a compound word.
Okay.
Schmargelbrücken.
Oh my god. Alright. I also remember that I did not ask the judge for his attribute array, so...
So the judge's attribute array is Strength 17, Dexterity 8, Constitution 15, Intelligence 9, Wisdom 10, Charisma 13.
Excellent.
And the name of his god is the Grand King Estuo Malleus.
Yeah, no, that's... It's quite
That's
regal.
something.
Alright, I'll put those notes right over there, and I'll completely forget about them for later on. Johan, do you know your attribute array and your look?
Yes, I'm ready. Strength 17, Dexterity 15, Constitution 13, Intelligence 9, Willpower 8, Charisma 11. Look. Do I just say the picture I put up? I just explain.
I mean, you could. I have the picture here, although it really just looks like the top of a dude's head in a Schmargelbrüger.
Yes. Okay. He's wearing kind of classic chainmail with a little chainmail hoodie, just in case it starts raining. And he's got the big flowy robes on outside of it with, let's go with just the classic Templar big red cross in the middle.
Excellent. And what race are you?
I'm going to go with Schmargelbrücken. No, human.
Human. Wonderful.
Schmargelbrücken race. The Schmargelbrücken. Fucking Smurfs.
Wait a minute, is that a thing I can do?
Gotta
I
be
will
Papa.
do
that.
Gotta be Papa.
I don't think so.
It is
Papa
what a thing you
Schmargelbrücken.
can do. Summer, I see you have what might be a name.
I do. Well, it's the current name I go by, but you don't really get the feeling that it may be my real name. It's a pretty basic. It doesn't really sound like an elf name, which is what she is. She has long flowing hair that kind of melds into her cloak and looks like a hood, but it's not really. She's very small. Well, she's not very small. She's about 4 foot, I would say, which is, I guess, just small. And she has a gigantic bastard sword on her back, which looks like she wouldn't be able to lift it, but you get the feeling she knows how to use it.
Is it the kind of super Final Fantasy? It comes like, if you step over a rock, your sword is banging on the rock?
It's not crazy like that. It's not as crazy like that. Let's not go too far out of control. And
Okay.
I don't know my stat array because
Because you take forever to come up with names. I understand.
I do, and partly because I don't actually know what my moves are yet. So I'm still actually looking at that as we speak.
Excellent. I'll just skip.
But I
past
will
you.
know. But I
Character.
will know very soon.
So Jonah, oh god, this is gonna get a mess. I got
Hold
3
on.
J names.
Give me a
Wonderful.
Give me a second. Give me a
We
second.
can change my character name to Schmargelbruggen.
There we go.
I mean, what is a fighter if not his weapon? Am I right?
God. No, Johann von Lavenstein is better.
Well,
Yes.
you can just call me the Schmargelbruggen. Like that's my like
That's your title.
badass name. You
It's
know?
how you sign all of your things.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
I have an alter. It's like my secret identity.
Right.
Schmargelberg. Yeah, for some reason you keep repeating it over and over
Starting
again.
starting moves are basic moves, right? That's the same thing.
What do you have one do?
How do you fight? You just fight with strength, like normally, right? Strength or dex.
So
Can't find the basic fight rules here.
they're on the table. Hack and slash is your basic.
Oh,
punch.
Nice. Sorry. Oh,
Yeah.
right. This sheet. I remember now. Let me read this real fast.
So, skipping past summer because once again,
Yeah, sorry.
you guys will start at level 2 because level 2 is more fun. Tomar,
Damn it! You just made it longer.
right?
What do I get for
Level
level 2?
You'll get to choose one of the
Advanced
advanced
moves?
moves. Just one
Yeah.
of them. I'm hoping you will make the decision that every other fighter has ever made that I've ever done this with.
So I don't have the move list in front. I mean, so far my moves are the Running Man and the Chili Sauce Slide. I can do the Electric Boogaloo move. Those are my moves.
Chili
Gotcha.
sauce slide.
let me send you a link, because
Thank you.
there you go. So Tomar, you said you were a human or an elf?
I'm human.
You are a human.
I need
Excellent. So when you
pellets.
make camp in a dungeon or city, you don't need to consume a ration.
Oh, of course not.
You don't
Woo!
get to eat. That's wonderful.
Woo!
You have hunt and track as being a ranger, where you may follow a trail of clues left behind by passing creatures. You can perform a called shot when you attack defenseless or surprised enemies at range, and do neat stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You have a supernatural connection with a loyal animal. Can't talk
Which
to
I've
it per
already-
se, but it always acts as
actually-
you wish it to. What kind of animal is it?
Well, to tell you the truth, with being level 2, I shall be able to speak to it.
Wonderful.
So it is actually a wolf. It
Alright.
has ferocity +1, cunning +2, 1 to armor, 1 to instinct.
I'm gonna tell you guys right now that I'm not paying any attention to that stuff.
Wait, what?
Congratulations! It's a big old dire wolf. That's all it is.
Yep. You guys can go
It's-
ahead and count and like his ferocity and stuff. I'm not writing that down. That's too much bookkeeping for me today.
Oh yeah, fuck that noise, right?
No, you got to take care of it. That's your wolf. What's his
I already
name?
got it, man. Oh, his name is Oh, that one's name over there is Johann, because after all, we can get them both, right?
Oh man,
Schmargelbruggen.
Nah,
I get a
nah.
basic move or an advanced move?
you'll get your basic
Basic.
moves and you'll get a choice from your advanced moves.
No, that one. No, we're going to call this one. We're going to call this one Toasty.
Toasty.
Toasty, because when I actually found it, it was actually on fire.
Oh, I can't
don't
imagine
know
what
how
kind of exterminus-based judge would cause that.
Mm-hmm.
So let me ask you this then: what are the strengths that it has?
The strength as it has. Well, it has fast, adaptable, has keen senses, and is stealthy.
Fast. Adapt. Keen senses. Stealthy. Wonderful. Your companion is trained to fight humanoids. You may choose as many additional trainings as its cunning.
Which is 2. Okay. Let's see. Guard and hunt.
Excellent.
Guard and fight monsters. There we go. We'll do that one.
And choose as many weaknesses as its instincts.
Okay. It is let's just say it is a scary little beast, but it is lame, because how else will you get? That's why else will you call it Toasty, as it's been on fire before.
So it is frightening and lame. Can't imagine that coming back to haunt you at any time.
Oh no.
And then when you work with your animal companion, you may roll stuff to do stuff. Excellent. one of the other things. I'm going to be saying that a lot tonight. One of the things I love about Dungeon World is it does alignment correctly. There are loose outlines to influence your character. Once per session, if you complete your alignment, you get an XP. Just got to do it once. So for Rangers, they are either chaotic, where you free someone from literal or figurative bonds. They're either good, where you endanger yourself to combat an unnatural threat, or you're neutral and you help an animal or spirit of the wild. What are you?
I'm a good ranger.
You're a good ranger. Excellent.
Mine doesn't have it.
Why does?
Coming over to the judge. You are human,
Oh, yeah.
sir. Which is great because humans are great. So when you pray for guidance, even for a moment, and ask, what here is evil? I will tell you honestly, even if that includes yourself and what you're doing, because that might happen. When you lay on hands someone and you touch skin to skin and pray for their well-being, you may roll plus charisma, and then healing stuff. You ignore the clumsy tag on armor you wear, which is great, because that can get you in some trouble sometimes.
Yes.
And of course, as the judge, you are the law, and you can give NPCs an order based upon your divine authority.
Yep.
Here's an important question, though. Do you have a quest? And if you need a moment to think of a quest, we can come back to that.
Yeah, let's
come back
get
to
back to that. I'll have to think about the quest. Yeah.
Okay. So as a paladin, you may either be lawful, where you deny mercy to a criminal or unbeliever, or good, to endanger yourself to protect someone weaker than you. Where does the judge fall?
Absolutely. The judge is the law, so
Excellent.
he must be lawful. Yes.
So we will let you think for a moment on your quest, which will only be, I'm sure, fantastic.
Yes.
And then Johann Snickerdoodle.
Yes,
You are a human, I believe, right?
that is correct.
Once per battle, you may reroll a single damage roll. Any damage
Solid.
roll. That's great. You may bend bars and lift gates. You may use your pure strength to destroy an inanimate object. You are armored. You ignore the clumsy tag on armor you wear. Also helpful.
Hold on, writing all this stuff down.
It's right there on
Right on
that page
stuff
that I gave
Calm
you.
the fuck down.
It's
Oh,
literally
okay.
under starting moves.
Okay,
Okay?
that's legit.
You have a signature weapon. There are many like it, but this one is yours. Choose a base description. I believe we went with a giant sword.
Yes, it's all
Smartable boot.
curvy and whatnot.
What is the choose a range that best fits your weapon? Hand, close, or reach?
I guess it's reach because it's a sword.
Sure.
That sounds about right, huh?
There are no wrong answers, sir.
Okay.
To make
That's-
it like fucking flail out when you attack, and it looks like a sword, but it's actually like a whip.
Ooh, we're gonna do what she said.
There we go. Choose two enhancements: hooks and spikes, sharp, perfectly weighted, serrated edges, glows in the presence of one type of creature, huge, versatile, or well crafted.
I'm gonna go with sharp and perfectly weighted.
Excellent. Choose a look: ancient, unblemished, ornate, bloodstained, sinister.
Sexy. Is that a look?
It can be, if you wish
Okay,
to
that's-
explain to me how your giant whip thing is.
It's okay. I just have a normal sword, but it's kind of like a Corvette. You know, it has good looking curves.
So you
know what I
spend
mean?
a lot of time with a camera getting perfect angles upon it.
I take a lot of selfies with my sword.
Wonderful.
It wouldn't to anyone.
There.
Wouldn't to anyone in my same situation.
Right. So now we choose an alignment. Are you good? Do you fend those weaker than you? Are you neutral, seeking to defeat worthy opponents? Or are you evil, where you kill a defenseless or surrendered enemy?
I'm gonna go with neutral, but like true neutral. You know what I'm saying?
They're outside of the defeat a worthy opponent. That's all you need to do.
Okay.
It has no other bearing. There is no right or wrong with your alignment. It's no like, oh, well, you're not doing your thing. It's like, no, I am seeking to defeat worthy opponents. That is my thing. Get bent.
Solid. Get bent. I'm writing that on my character sheet.
And then coming over to Summer, who always goes last. As
Oh,
an
yes.
elf, you descend from an
Better.
ancient martial tradition. Gain 1 to spout lore on anything related to warfare.
Oh yeah, I've fucking been. Well, my race has been in many battles.
You start with these moves. Arcane Blade Work. You attempt to incorporate magic into a melee attack roll plus intelligence. You may
Mhm.
throw down the gauntlet and challenge someone to a duel. The Riddle of Steel is when you cross swords with a humanoid opponent, gain +1 to discern realities about them. And you begin play with 4 techniques, which, man,
I've been
they're
picking them.
excellent.
They're really fucking cool.
Do you want to tell me what they are? Because I don't feel like
Sure.
scrolling that far
First
down.
one. Well, I'm in the process of picking them, but the first 2 are freezing. My attack freezes and shatters portions of my opponent's armor and cracks it until they repair it. Tethering, my attacks pin my target's shadow to the ground, and this keeps them from moving. Then I'm probably going to take elaborate, which is pretty much exactly how it sounds. It deals extra damage because, I twirl the blade all around and look cool while doing it. And,
So you've
I don't
stepped
know, I
out
would
of a
pick the
Final
other one.
Fantasy game. Got it.
Ooh, I'm going to take Quicksilver, too. I cut so fast that I gain 2 piercing on your attack.
Nice. Judge Mathieu.
Oh,
Would
I have my
you-
stat array. I have my stat array.
Yes.
I don't know what that Saturang is.
Stat array.
Oh, okay.
All right, 16 intelligence,
Okay.
15 strength, 13 dex, 12 con, 8 wisdom, and 9 charisma. I'm not world weary, unfortunately.
That's fine. And then, His Honor, the Judge Mature, would you like to
Yes.
make grand proclamations of the quest that you find yourself on?
Yes, my quest is to slay Lord James the 17th, tyrant of the Borderlands and criminal in his lord's eyes.
And what are the boons that you have
boons?
received for this holy endeavor?
Are senses that pierce lies, because Lord James the 17th is a known con artist, and many of his officers are suave, and one of them is indeed named Jack. And also a voice that transcends language, because I must be able to speak with those that are under his heel.
Excellent. As I copy and paste this somewhere. So now the GM will tell you what vow or vows is required of you to maintain your blessing. My choices are honor, forbidding of cowardly tactics and tricks. Temperance, forbidding gluttony and food, drink, and pleasures of the flesh. Piety, daily observance of holy services. For valor is forbidding evil creatures to live. Truth forbids him from lies, and hospitality requires comfort to those in need, no matter who they are. And sadly, most of these already sound like they are very much in his wheelhouse.
Oh yeah,
It's like, these things, I love these things.
all of the things.
Yes.
Very yes.
However, I feel like hospitality, for all can find safety in the arms of the law. And because I want you to make up a bunch of cool holy services for
Okay.
hopefully any ridiculous reason that crosses your mind and you feel like there may be a proper red-taped thing that you need to do to proceed with the other thing,
Mhm.
we will go with piety.
Okay. Oh God. I have so many great ideas already.
Uh-oh.
The question is, did I hinder you or did I help you?
Well, it depends on your frame of view, you see.
Excellent. We're going to come back to Talmar real quick. We're down to gear. We are almost there, guys. Your load is 11 plus strength modifier. You start with some dungeon rations, a bundle of arrows, and you may choose your armament. What is your weapon, sir?
Well, my weapon so far is leather, and I choose a spear. It
Excellent.
has both each and 1+1. And I so choose to take more rations with me. Oh, actually, no, more arrows. There we go.
Well, you choose the second one, which is adventuring gear and a bundle of arrows. For those of
There
you
you go.
who are perhaps unaware, adventuring gear is fantastic. It is a 5-charge item. At any time, you may say, I'm going to pull an item from my adventuring gear, and it can be any mundane item you wish. And it's just something that you've had the whole time. It takes the place of your 10-foot pole, 50-foot silk rope, pintons, fishing line, fish hooks. You get the idea. That
Definitely.
stuff is all just adventuring gear.
Nice.
The judge.
Yeah, definitely taking that and rations.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Your load is 12 plus strength. You start with dungeon rations, scale armor, and the mark of faith which you have described. What kind of weapon do you wield?
Can I reskin a halberd into a giant hammer?
Of course.
Okay, then yes, he has a giant fucking hammer.
Wonderful. Would you like some adventuring gear or dungeon rations and healing potions?
Let's go with the adventuring gear.
Because it's so useful, right?
Yeah, right?
I'm also going to skip back to Tomar real quick, because I feel like you have already taken this one. What advanced move do you want? I believe it was Speak with the Animals?
Yes.
Excellent. Makes it nice and easy.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Judge, his honor, if I would, which advanced move would you like?
Exterminatus.
When you speak aloud and promise to defeat an enemy, you deal plus 2d4 damage against the enemy and -4 damage against anyone else. That's
Yes.
until the enemy is defeated. And if you fail to defeat the enemy or give up the fight, you can admit failure. Dun dun dun.
That sounds scary.
Dun
Uh-oh.
dun dun.
Johann von... I'm not gonna try
Lavenstein.
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 Yes,
Slavenstein!
I'm ready when you are.
Excellent. For your gear, your load is 12 plus strength mod. Choose your defenses: chainmail and adventuring gear, or scale armor.
I think I said I was going to do chainmail, so let's keep it classy with the chainmail.
Excellent. As a heads up, armor is a straight damage reduction. So if you have an armor of 1 and I deal a point of damage to you, you take 0 damage.
Okay, good to know.
Whoop.
You may choose 2 healing potions, a shield, antitoxin, dungeon rations, and poultices and herbs, or 22 coins.
Let me go with a shield and healing potions.
Excellent. And then, what advanced move have you chosen?
Well, I yelled out I was a German interrogator, and there's a move called interrogator. So I
When
feel
you
like
parlay using the threats of impending violence as leverage, you may use strength instead of charisma.
yeah, that sounds like something I would do.
Excellent. I am sad that you do not choose heirloom, but
Yeah, no, I know that's the better one to choose, but
it is better in the way that it is full of flavor.
okay, maybe I'll just go with heirloom, even though I'm a
You don't
German
have to.
interrogator.
You can.
German interrogator.
Excellent. And then coming back to leak, you have your starting moves.
Yeah.
Your gear.
Oh, I don't have an alignment. Actually, no
Uh,
alignment on my sheet. That kind
Well,
of
that
sucks.
sucks. You don't get.
Guess I can't
XPs
gain
then.
XP. Can't
Yeah.
gain XPs.
Get wrecked
Sucks.
for being a seemingly OP Final Fantasy character.
Is
Um,
it?
Your load is 8 plus strength. You start with dungeon
Yes.
rations, and you choose one from each of the following:
I
noble
have
silk.
duelists. Ooh, go
No,
ahead.
it's
sorry.
one from each of the following:
Right.
noble silks and 10 coins, duelist leathers, bastard sword, rapier, dagger, adventuring gear and dungeon rations, healing potions.
So hold on. Choose one from each of the following. What's it? I
So
thought
I
it meant
guess
like
only,
noble silks and duelist leathers are grouped. Bastard sword, rapier, daggers is grouped, and adventuring gear, rations, and healing potions are grouped.
I don't
That's
know.
how I took
But
it.
if that's how you want to take it, by all means, take it that way.
So I took duelist leather, a bastard sword, and the adventuring gear, which apparently provides me with 2 dungeon rations. But if it's too broken, I will drop 1 dungeon ration.
Whatevs. What is the advanced move you wanted?
Advanced move. Oh, that's right, because I'm level 2. God, this is why you ruined it. Alright, when you attack.
Man.
What's the clumsy tag? What's that mean?
It just gives me, like, if a weapon is clumsy and you flub a roll, you could have dropped it and kicked it across the room because it's clumsy.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Don't want that unless I get a clumsy thing later. Ooh, that sounds awesome. Alright, know your enemy. When you re-encounter somebody who has wronged you, roll plus intelligence. 10 plus, choose 2. 7 through 9, choose 1. And the options are taunt your rival into revealing something they did not mean to, take +1 forward against them, or gain a key insight into their fighting style. That sounds sweet.
Sounds pretty good. I can't wait to see who shows up to mess with you.
Who's my rival?
Yeah. I mean, in honor of Pokemon Go, we clearly need rivals.
Of course.
Of course.
Oh, Blade Artists get 3 more techniques. That's crazy. I'll pick that next time.
So we're gonna name our rivals Ass Hat. Gotcha.
Baby.
So,
Here comes
yeah.
another. Did you have something else, Summer, or?
No, I was just curious what... I'll just search for the alignment thing later.
Sure. And now we're on to one of the other fantastic things about Dungeon World, and that is the bonds system. The bonds is how you describe your relationship between your character and another character. It's also one of your key ways to garner XP, because as one of the bonds no longer fits the description of your relationship, if both players agree, they mark off that bond, write a new bond, and they both mark experience. However, it's fairly classic for you guys to have at least had a little bit of adventuring time with each other prior to this, whatever this turns into being. So if anybody has an idea for a bond that their character may have with a different character, please let us hear it.
Names are already too tough. God.
Me and Brandon are besties.
Boring.
Oh, did you guys get the BFF heart links
Johann
to each
von
other?
Liechtenstein. Or
Okay,
Johann von Lavenstein.
We
has
both
stood by me
entered
in battle and
the
can be trusted completely.
and we both entered the steak eating / mead drinking contest. Okay, and after 3 hours, it was we both considered it a draw.
Yes.
Excellent. So you guys may mark that down as your bonds, and we'll see how that could possibly come up.
I think Leak and I. She sounds like a firebrand. To tell you the truth, she leaves nothing but waste behind her when she lights everything aflame.
So
That
you
sounds
would,
awesome. Or I
so I
actually
think-
leave things in bitter cold because that makes more sense to my technique.
There you go, and you have no respect for nature because leaving everything so cold destroys everything.
Leek's misguided behavior endangers her very soul.
Oh,
Mhm.
shit.
shit.
Apparently it does.
There you go.
This
Bam.
game is fantastic.
Bam. So if you guys want to write those down on your sheet somewhere,
right,
Leek, do you
so-
have bonds with somebody else off of your sheet, or
Ah,
man,
you.
there's a good one on here.
is there what?
I may have killed a relative of at some point in the past.
Oh shit! Who is someone else an elf?
No.
Damn
People all-
it! I was gonna kill a deserter of where they train us arcane duelists, and you must never desert. You can't. You must take the training to the maximum, and you must work for us. And that is the way it is. You can incorporate that into the world, but it's not really a bond.
Sure. Did you have something here that you wanted to saddle somebody else with?
Where am I
Like-
looking? Oh, on our thing. Let's see.
Yeah, on your bonds.
Let's see. Where am I? I can't find it.
I think a pretty good one between Lavenstein and myself is that we have actually gone through another drinking contest. Once you have drinking so much, you must be one with nature.
So
therefore,
Oh, here I am.
he is friends
drinks
with me
like a
in
fish.
nature.
So basically, you have to be one with nature. That sounds like taking your clothes off to me. Just saying.
Oh,
Oh, I see them.
One leads to the other.
Definitely.
All right, Leek, I will
I
read
can't
them
think-
off to you then because I
I
have
do.
them
I
right
do
here.
see them now. I do see
Okay.
them now. Broke up a fight. Blank broke up a fight I was involved in. I was probably going to lose, but they don't need to know that part. Wait, so you're after me? I think Sarah fell off the thing.
No, I'm here. I'm still here.
It doesn't show you on the table, but that's not important.
Yeah,
We'll
that's what I
fix
mean.
that.
Bitch.
So you're after me. You don't think I respect nature, right? That's
Oh, yeah.
That's why you're. But we're still obviously venturing together.
Because I must
Well,
right.
even
I must
though-
right your ways. Because every time you kill, every
Oh,
time you
good.
leave
That's
something
good
across
then.
me, I try to
Okay.
hit him.
That's good. So you are my regular training partner. And we usually like practice techniques together, but you're actually using it as a way to teach me about nature.
Stop breaking everything.
Yeah, stop breaking everything. Fucking hit you with a sword and just smash a tree over. And then you get really mad.
Smack, smack, smack.
Does anybody else have any bonds that they would like to establish?
And we get to make new ones at the end of the thing, and you can scratch off any, so they can be made as we play as well. So
Can
And
we
if
just
you
have a
guys-
standing bail bond in case we get arrested, which seems likely?
I mean,
Ravenstein
you
still
could-
owes me money.
You could create something. Perhaps the judge has used his influence to get Johann out of trouble one too many times.
No. I mean, like we prepay a bail bondsman, so that when we do get arrested, the turnaround's pretty quick. You don't have to call somebody and wait for the money to come in.
So,
Not that I know a lot about this.
good news. This is a fantasy world like D&D. As such, typically when you are a stalwart hero of the land, and as adventurers, you are kind of a big deal.
oh yeah, we're big deals.
So, where adventurers go, profit, fame, and everything just kind of flourishes. So, if you've ever played like Skyrim, when that guard's like, stop right here, and you're like, nah, man, it's cool, I'm the Dragonborn, and you just keep walking, and he's like, all right, yeah, no, he's the Dragonborn.
Don't tell me what I can't do, Rob. I am going to get arrested.
I mean, I don't doubt that
Pulse,
at all.
did you give my character a bond? Did you say something
Yes.
that I have to write down? What was it again?
Leaks misguided behavior endangers her very soul.
Okay.
Dun dun dun.
I think Judge and I just basically he hired me to go take him through the forest because he's looking for all sorts of information about that King James he's looking for.
Are you perhaps on the trail of him?
Yes,
Is that how you guys met?
We can absolutely do that.
yes, he has done a wrong to me as he done to you.
Oh shit!
So perhaps the bond
What
could
could
be
a paladin could have done?
Tomar and Judge Mature have a common enemy in this Lord James the 17th, tyrant of the Borderlands. Criminal in his lord's eyes.
Yes.
And who owes me money for all the wrongs he's done.
Reparations must be paid.
Oh, God.
Aye, we got you, son.
Yes, all of the terrible accents. I love everything about it. So, does anyone have any questions before I drop upon you the opening scene? And we'll see where this adventure takes us.
Think I'm Gucci, as they say.
John, I know we're on the internet, but I'm looking your way, buddy.
The mute button, though.
That mute button, dough.
I mean, he could legitimately not have questions, and it could be, you guys are just using past experience to formulate lies and heresy.
There has to be some rule with these techniques. They can't all be applied whenever I attack. That seems insane, right?
Well,
think
you had
you-
these 3 PowerPoint things, right? Or something like that?
Did I miss? I must have missed a rule. Let's see. Technique. Where are you seeing it?
I thought that's what that was. I saw this 3PP thing on there, so...
Oh, I do see the 3PP thing, but I don't see anything within the actual write-up. That's like... But But that would make sense because again, they seem very, very good. Like,
I feel like it might require something else because it's like when you incorporate magic into attack.
yeah,
Um,
yeah. But see, what does that even mean? Like, what's considered magic?
um,
It all seems very magical.
The activation
It
of
says it's a
one's-
base class. It's very odd. I don't remember it at all, and it's missing some stuff. Techniques.
to be honest, not that worried about it. How's
Okay.
that?
Yeah, I'll just use 3 points and we'll figure it out. I'll
Yep.
look it up if we play again.
So
Hopefully we'll play again.
physically ask John if he is good, or if he has been knocked out by that fighter man that we were talking about earlier.
Finally lost blood. Something was on a little too tight and can't breathe anymore.
You are
No,
on
he did
mute,
say it was
sir.
ill-fitting.
I'm sorry.
He did say it was ill-fitting.
Oh,
Mhm.
I can only imagine him running around his house, kind of crazy like. Because like, oh god, they're talking about me. I've pulled out a cord. I got punched in the
Hello?
head to it. Ha ha!
There we go.
Sorry about that. So here's the thing. I'm just gonna say it so you can all laugh at me.
Okay.
Pulse knows the type of head setup I have. I had accidentally clicked the microphone part up to where it mutes itself. Once you push it
Oh.
up past a certain point, Pulse knows what I'm talking about.
Yep.
And yeah, so I was like talking to you guys, and you're like, John, do you have any questions? And I'm like, okay, if we sit here and I just ask questions, we're gonna be here all night, so I'll learn as we go.
Okay. In that case, it is an idyllic summer day, as tends to be the standard fare in most fantasy settings. We have a bright sky, blue, as is fairly standard until someone decides that it shouldn't be blue. The camera will pan down through some clouds, nice, light, wispy, past a bird or two that seems to fly by. Coming down and down in the distance, you will see tops of trees. Coming up those tops of trees, you will see a wisp of smoke. Campfire from adventurers doing adventurer things? Perhaps. Maybe a small hut in the middle of the woods. Let us find out as we zoom in a little farther, taking the camera with us as we go. The smoke will become larger and thicker. That's not usual. Maybe not adventurers. Maybe just a different kind of adventurers. But coming down, we will actually hear the sounds of a roaring fire. That's usually too much for cooking, so what could that be? And as we come down deeper and deeper now into the middle of a forest path, we find that there has been a carriage, and it is on its side, on its bottom. Two of the wheels on the one side are broken off. The carriage is on fire, and this is where we're going to start with our adventurers as we figure out together where we're going from this.